Hello and welcome everyone. Today's going to be a short video, not going to do any builds or anything like that today. I really just wanted to talk to you guys about the state of the channel and kind of go over what's going to be taking place in the near future. First off, I want to start off by thanking every single one of you guys that are here watching this. Everyone who has supported this channel so far has been excellent. It's just simply amazing. I did not think when I started this YouTube channel after my previous YouTube endeavor, I didn't expect it to grow this quickly. And with that being said, I want to make sure I keep up with that growth and continue to provide new and fun and exciting content. And I just want to talk a little bit about some things that I've noticed with metrics and things like that, and how we can see this channel grow and continue to produce content that people want to watch. So the first thing I want to address is that as you may have seen, all of my sound test standalone videos, those have all gone private. Those are not available anymore, and I will no longer be producing sound tests on Fridays. I don't feel like they're super beneficial. I do include that in the build, but it's really a really out of not entirely accurate sound test, because everybody hears things differently. Everybody's got different types of sound recording equipment. So when I record a sound test with the same materials that somebody else does, on the same board, same specs and everything, it might not sound the same to you, and it might not sound the same to somebody else sitting next to you that's using a different audio encoder and headset or headphones or speakers. So I don't really find those to be entirely beneficial, and they really didn't bring any kind of engagement to the channel. A lot of times when those videos were up, people are simply coming to get 30 seconds of reference points for switches and board combinations, and then they would leave. And I don't think it's really not what we're trying to do here, right? Like, what we're trying to do here is experience the hobby as a whole together. So that's kind of where we're going with that. So what am I going to replace those videos with? On Fridays, I am going to start a supplemental series where it's geared toward individuals that are learning the hobby. It's just something that I've always enjoyed doing, is teaching people things. And I want to take this outside of, helping people in Discord communities and actually, deliver it to here, to the camera, and give people a visual reference point on things. So we're going to do things like, how to lube switches, how to tune and lube stabilizers. We're talking about the difference in stabilizers and the different kinds of switches, different layouts of keyboards and things like that. And just kind of break those down into bite-sized, palatable, less than 10-minute how-tos, if you will. And, get those out there for newcomers and give them a reference point. And on the flip side, there's, I want to start including more content that is for more of the veterans. So as a small creator, I don't have access to funding and things like that. This channel's not monetized at the moment, and I don't really get very many review samples. And when I do, they tend to still be budget oriented. So what I wanted to do is kind of steer away from things like the GMMK Pro here. This is kind of like your mid-tier in-stock board, and I want to start going to some, I want to make sure that I'm including more than just your budget boards and your mid-tier boards here, but I want to start maybe trying to include some more group buy type oriented stuff. I'm really not sure how to get there, but with time that will happen. I can't see myself going out and entering every group buy to try to get a board. And of course, I will take advantage of the ones that I'm interested in, with, for instance, like the Work 1 coming up, and hopefully Mammoth 75 extras. But, I can't go and enter every single group buy. And what I'm hoping is that maybe I can get in rotation with some of these review samples, so that way I can show those to you guys. But that's a long-term goal, and we'll grow into that and see what we can accomplish with that. Now, with that being said, what am I doing to try to improve the channel? One of the things I want to try to do is improve this. So there's a couple of things that I want to do. The camera that you're looking through right now is a Panasonic G7. It's a little bit dated, but it still works for what we're doing here. We can record in 4K 30 if we want to. Right now I I simply record into OBS because I come from a vodcast type environment. So I've just kind of been chilling with this channel, and my whole intention with the channel was really just that, just to chill and not really get too overly involved. But you guys seem to like this stuff, and I love it. I mean, it's my favorite hobby right now, and I want to kind of grow with this and do better for you guys and do better for myself and experiment. So one of the things that we're going to look at doing is we're going to look at changing the lighting up here, and I want to get some new lighting to make this a little bit more, make it so the camera can work better, because a lot of times you'll see there's a lot of issues with the lighting on the keyboards. I've complained about being able to record white and black builds, and that's one of the things that we're going to rectify by taking care of that and changing the lighting and getting better lighting. Another thing that we're going to be doing is I'm looking to try to get a lens. Now this is a long-term goal thing. I mean, the lens that I'm looking for retails for about $700, $800, can be found used for about $300, $400 on the used market. And that is something that will help us with the hopefully autofocus. I know the G7 likes to hunt when it's autofocusing, but I need something that's got a low f-stop, so that way, or better aperture, so that way I can record this in the low lighting of my home, even though I do have a plethora of lights around me right now. It's not natural lighting. When it's not natural lighting, it's always more difficult to capture on the G7. So the intention is to get that lens, get better lighting. I am going to get some other equipment that's going to help make this more presentable. And then I've got a couple ideas of different scenes that we can shoot, so that way perhaps you can get a shot of my face every once in a while, and we can talk about different things in a more showcase-like fashion rather than just strictly at the build table here. And while this is a lot of fun, it is chill, it is laid back, and I've gotten a lot of comments that are very appreciative of this, I would like to be able to do showcases once in a while that are presented in a fashion that I used to with Battle Axe Theater. And so that's something that we definitely need to keep in mind, is that my phone didn't get turned off. But anyway, one of the things that we need to keep in mind is that there's more than just this, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that we can talk about. You know, we can sit here and do this all day at the camera, but every once in a while it'd be nice to have some B-roll footage and things like that. So I've got it's a priority for me to try to find a way to present certain things a little bit more eye-catching, if you will, to retain attention for some people who aren't just here to just sit and watch. Another thing that I'm going to be doing to improve is I'm going to start doing chapters in the near future. If somebody would like to help with that and would like to make a comment on previous videos with chapters, it'd be very much appreciated. If you're really enjoying the content that much and you want to support me in that capacity, I would love you for that. That would be amazing. As it is right now, that is a bit of a time investment that I don't have. And of course, when I do these videos, it's already a pretty significant time investment. There's an hour to 2 hours to do the build, and then multiple hours to do the editing. And it's not that I'm complaining. I actually enjoy what I'm doing. There's just not enough hours in the day. So I plan on doing the chapters. It's on me to try to figure out how I'm going to introduce that into the editing process. So, we've got no more sound tests. We're going to be doing like how-to videos on Fridays, and then hopefully maybe introduce some additional showcase videos on Monday. Build videos will still take place on Wednesdays, and showcase videos, the main showcase videos, will take place on Wednesdays as well. We're going to get some new equipment, and I'm going to do something to try to make the videos themselves more palatable for those who do not enjoy long format. While I wish everybody would watch the entire video, because of course that feeds the algorithm, and I appreciate those of you who do stick around, but we clearly see spikes at the beginning of the video and then at the sound test part of the video. So, I mean, people are here for different reasons, and I understand if you can't give me 30 minutes of your time, or even 18 minutes of your time, which videos have been lately. Time is precious. So those are some things I'm looking at doing. I just wanted to take a few minutes to let you guys know the changes that are coming to the channel. I did not expect to get to the point where we're fast approaching 500 subscribers. And you know, with Battle Axe Theater, that took us probably a few years or a couple of years to achieve, because you know, different type of content. And so this is kind of blindsiding me just a little bit, but I'm loving every minute of it. I want to keep doing this. I'm enjoying it. It's become a priority of mine, and I really thank everybody for the support. Like, this is, I never expected to like be taking this as seriously as I am. So I'm really glad to be here. You guys are awesome. And if there's any type of content or anything that you'd like to see, be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to let me know if you've got any feedback on how the channel's going so far. You know, and any positives or negatives, as long as you present it constructively, I will openly consider that. So please let me know what your thoughts are, and I will definitely read those comments and reply if I can. So again, thank you all for being here, every single one of you. If you're not subscribed, be sure to get subscribed, because right now we've got about 97% of the people watching these videos are not subscribed. And it'd be really cool to have you guys coming back for video after video, which I know some of you already are. So, but yeah, if you could do that, that would help me out a ton. And just want to say that, again, you guys are awesome. And until the next video, and until next time, y'all have a good one.